No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Penix here from the gun. Running deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Their punter making his way out now. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Tutu headed left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Motion Brown right. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's got time here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Handoff to Tutu, running right. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons, about set to begin their drive. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix now. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. On 1st down, here's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 6 now. He's running with it. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. The former number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up
Penix on 3rd down. Into the hands of Leggett. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Here's Penix. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. Hits him on the in route. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Penix yet again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. First field goal was good. His 2nd look from inside of 45 yards. Koo able to put it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this first half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Dumped off to his running back. That short field pass, Brock, he's held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. Logan Cook on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 26. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. is set to take over again. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Penix on 1st down. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Tries one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Chiefs. And this is Patrick Mahomes on target to Xavier Worthy. An 11-yard touchdown pass. The Chiefs come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they host the New York Jets. And it's Tutu Atwell. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep. And this time, it works. The Jets, trying to get the job done on the road, they lead the season opener at halftime. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Packers. And this is Dameon Pierce. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Vikings do, however, find themselves trailing at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
We're gonna let Ace in the house, okay? Okay. Go to sleep. I'm about to let Ace in the house. I gotta go downstairs and let Ace in. No, you can't. Ace gonna try to bite you. You want Ace to bite you? Okay then. Come.
Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Still first down.
Penix now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Oh, he put everything. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. That is Caleb Bransall. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. So the interception. Running it after the penalty. They'll get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now. Now they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Staying with Robinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
As soon as you go to sleep, as soon as you wake up, as soon as you can do it.
Penix working from the gun. Legette's got it. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Incomplete.
On the shotgun, Penix. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That is Caleb Bransall.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the 42. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Come on, take your ass to sleep. What is he clown for? Leave him alone. You like that?
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Penix here from the gun. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will come from just inside his end zone. A little over half the field waiting for them. That punt down at the 45. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Motioning left is Thomas. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Tackled there by James Pierce.
Second down at the 47-yard line.
On play action now, Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. That one's incomplete over the middle. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To the air with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing Penix. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. First and 10 now from the 30. Completes another one to Thomas. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second down at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up third.
They'll run it from the gun. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Going on fourth. Here's Lawrence. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Hits him on the out route. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Falcons will have a first. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Penix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. First down throw, Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-possession game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18.
24, Falcons 6.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. On return, here comes Davis. Juke the defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Robinson, start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
2nd and 10 now.
The 27-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing from the gun. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Now here he goes. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Inside give here for Tootin. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'll take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And this one does not go far. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lawrence working from the gun. And he sails that one over the end zone. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully, this turns out to be nothing. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Little knocks it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's a return from the 7. Jukes one defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On first down, here's Penix. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up
From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
11-yard loss.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the ground, escapes a defender. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Now running here with Tootin. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8. Lawrence looking to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Jacksonville.
Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
34. Falcons 6.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
The Jaguars.
Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. They've got first down from the 31.
Oh, yeah, you got him, you got him.
Penix working from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air with Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Second and 3 now.
Kyle Pitts. A 6-yard pickup.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Three slated downs to approach here from the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
Throwing now on first down. Penix finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Penix is going to throw again. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. They'll come up first and 10. Again, Penix to the air. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
First down from the red zone. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
11 more yards. That's another Falcons.
It's Penix yet again. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons cut the lead by a quarter. It's down now to 21. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Here's Penix to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball
game. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. It's Tootin. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
The give now out of the shotgun. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal. They'll go again here with Tootin. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Another try for Tootin. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just 2 on that pickup, but after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Little knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Penix on 1st down. On a quick swing, it's Legette. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Penix looking to pass. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, then give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, and she want a team. I'm what I hype about, I'm what they rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on them outside, the stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Just these Jones, I just these spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they count, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they count, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, and she want a team.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. And she said, I have a proposition. If you really want to take me home tonight, I said, what's that? And she said, make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let it fall and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to glow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. And she say, make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the
started. And off we go from Houston. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. The pass is caught by Turner. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Dell, the motion man. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Stroud in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. James Pierce. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down, Atlanta.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Falcons.
On play action, Penix. And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he'll take this one in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. That his first touchdown of the new year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Texans, nothing.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hands, boy.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, There's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
That's good for the Texans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun to the left side into the hands of Collins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Dell, the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. Throw left side finds Dell. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Well, Falcons offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Gervon Dexter. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Falcons getting their punter out there as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. Now following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. He's going to have a first down forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good for a Texans first down.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
on 2nd down, Stroud. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Now Stroud will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Texans first down.
They'll power ahead with Ham, the fullback. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. The throw on the run is complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And that's going to wind up incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Riley Patterson now to have the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is when you spend all week and you spend all season saying, this is week 1, we're going to get off to a great start, and you lay an egg and you're non-competitive, the last thing you want in the NFL, Mike, is for doubt to set in. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here in this one. Was last week just 1 out of 17 and they're going to move on, or is this going to be signs of things to come as the rest of this season unfolds?
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. More from Houston coming up in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. So they come to the line for first down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And here's Bijan. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. They'll go again with Robinson. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, Penix forced out wide. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's their punter now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They're trying to work the screen with Mixon, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 9.
To throw, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Brad Robbins now, as he's on to punt for the second time. Fair catch is called for and made. Just inside the 35-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. Danielle Hunter. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They've had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play.
Now Penix on third and long. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
They should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Brings up second down.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Houston. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, here's Penix. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Higgins sent in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Stroud. Short, complete to Likely. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The motion man is the tight end, Turner. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
D. Winters on the stop. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing is Stroud. And he'll be taken down. They've got him back at the 50-yard line.
If this was just one guy dominating them up front, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can chip him. You can double team him. You can start sliding the offensive line and pass protection his way, trying to slow him down. But this has been coming from a lot of different spots, and right now it just looks to be a breakdown in the protection, and they have no answer on how to stop him.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times the defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down. Stroud to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jalen Walker. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up fourth down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
The Falcons offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This one deep downfield for Mingo. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Patterson now at the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. This one deep downfield for Mingo. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come
Our
to an end.
tour around the NFL starts now at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The Colts at home to take on the Titans in the AFC South. And it's Cam Ward. He's looking to throw, then makes a beeline for the end zone. 12 yards on the scramble for the score. The Titans even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's Trevor Lawrence hooking up with his main man, Brian Thomas Jr. 15 yards for the touchdown. The Jags, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins taking on the Cowboys. And this is Jalen Tolbert. 77 yards for the touchdown. This one's at halftime, and it's the Cowboys with the lead at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll cost them half the distance.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delayed game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delayed game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delayed game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delayed game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delayed game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delayed game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delayed game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game. Offense.